Hey, this is Brian O'Leary, and today I'll be showing you how to make Cuban coffee. Traditionally, Cuban coffee is made with un cafetera at home, or a moka pot as it's called in English. You're basically going to fill the bottom chamber with water and the center basket with coffee grounds. The cafetera should then be placed on a stovetop, where the water will be brought to a boil. This will fill the bottom chamber with steam, forcing the boiling water towards the funnel, through the grinds into the upper chamber, where your delicious Cuban coffee is collected. First, you'll want to set your bean grinder 2 notches above its finest setting, usually labeled for espresso. Nice. You'll then separate the top and bottom chamber and remove the basket. Grab the bottom chamber and you'll notice a steam valve. Make a mental note when pouring in your filtered water that this pressure valve is essentially right above the water line. Always keep the water below the steam valve. Once your water is poured into the bottom chamber, grab the basket and pour in your freshly ground beans to the top, and take a coffee tamper and apply roughly 50 pounds of pressure. You can take a scale when doing this until it's in your muscle memory. Turn on your stovetop to medium and place la cafetera on the stove. While the water is heating, you'll want to throw in a few spoonfuls of sugar into a cup to prepare la crema. Right before the cafetera starts to gurgle, it will release a small amount of coffee into the top chamber. This is the bit we'll use for the crema, as it's the strongest and thickest part of the batch. This is the only part of the process you'll have to learn by trial and error. You'll want enough coffee to create a paste, but not enough to make it too liquidy. Now, I accidentally used my wife's flavored beans for this video, and the artificial flavoring seemed to have prevented the coffee from forming a good crema. Luckily, I made another batch the next day and took pictures. This is what you want the paste to look like. Once the gurgling slows down to a near stop, remove the cafetera from the stove and slowly pour it into the paste while stirring. This is what a complete crema should look like. There you have it, delicious Cuban coffee made with un cafetera. Seriously, the easiest, most affordable way to make coffee. No reusable filters or giant machines taking up valuable countertop space. And cleanup is almost non-existent, just rinse with water. Never use soap on the moka pot, just make sure to dry it reasonably.